Hi guys, today's video is about determining if you are a fearfully avoidantly attached person. Fearful avoidance is a mix of wanting connection and fearing it at the same time. You might feel attracted to someone, then suddenly pull back, and you might crave reassurance, but worry it'll make you look too needy. So it's a real dilemma internally, a tug of war that can leave you exhausted. Common signs that show up every day would be things like when things get too intimate or vulnerable, you notice yourself pulling away, texting less, postponing plans, or even creating small excuses to stay distant. Early on, people can seem perfect to you, then something happens and they look very flawed. Suddenly, they're not the right one. So you're convinced you'll get hurt. You react by cooling off. You don't want to need someone too much because it means that you're needy, and then now you're in fear that they'll leave you. So one day you're craving closeness and the next you're panicking when they show interest. You might vacillate between hot and cold, like walking on a shifting floor. You notice flaws in others very quickly and feel justified in stepping back, or you might nitpick to find a reason to retreat. You want reliability though, but you worry that sticking around will lead you disappointed. So you rely on yourself more than your partner, not just out of practicality, but as a shield. These patterns aren't a moral failing. They're learned ways of coping with past hurts, maybe from childhood or previous relationships, because of fear of being hurt again. When being close feels risky, the brain sometimes rehearses self-protection in the language of distance. In daily life, you might cancel plans to protect your space, even when you actually want to connect with them. You read into a partner's text too closely and assume negative intent. So you hesitate to commit to plans that feel too serious, but you still want the warmth and affection. It's very much a tug of war. What you can do on a daily basis to overcome this is acknowledge and notice what you're doing. Say to yourself, I notice myself pulling back because I'm scared of getting hurt. Labeling that reduces the mystery around it so you can communicate clearly. If you don't label it, your communication is very muddled. Build reliable self-soothing, like grounding, when you get triggered, when closeness feels uncomfortable, just label it. Fearful avoidance isn't necessarily permanent. With small concrete steps, you can break the loop. So recapping, notice what's happening, name it, and then share it with yourself or the other person and test gentle changes to see what works for you. Okay? So if you want deeper guidance, consider talking to a therapist who understands these patterns so you can go a lot deeper and really explore your past history, maybe childhood. You deserve relationships that feel safe and real. And if this resonated, like and share so others don't feel alone. All right? I'll see you on the next one.